happens. Don't laugh. You're next.
The master of nightclub comedy will delight you with the funniest video ever. Now here's how to order. Call the number on your screen and ask for the Foster Brooks video for only $19.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling for tape.
You're in the Chuck Etchels pit here at Atlanta Dragway. The NA3 Prem Southern Nationals. The crew chief Tim Richards tries to find a bit more performance to face off with fast Freddie Healy in the funny car semifinals. He'll need it. Healy is strong. Now it's time for the second round in Pro Stock. The 5 heavy cubic inch, 1,200 horsepower, 5 speed equipped Detroit-like automobiles. I'm Steve Evans along with Brock Yates and Bob Fry. And if one Johnson ain't enough, there's 2 of them qualified here, Brock.
We're sure they're driving Oldsmobiles with more power seemingly than anybody else. And this is the dubious honor of Larry Morgan in yet another Oldsmobile to face up to Kurt Johnson. And Johnson qualified number 3, and this is really only his first full season in this kind of competition. And he blew away Rusty Glidden in round number 1. Kurt Johnson not only knows how to drive these things, but he's a fine mechanic and crew chief. Learned everything from his father. And certainly Larry Morgan is also a fine driver in the Oldsmobile class cars. He got by Mark Pollock in round number 1, but I'll tell you what, he has his hands full with this Johnson team.
Yeah, only 2 cars qualified quicker than Kurt Johnson, and one was his father, Warren. We'll be seeing later on in this round. He qualified on the pole. So it is Kurt Johnson in his late 20s. Larry Morgan, been around a long time, former U.S. Nationals champion. Still looking for that first Winston crown. RPM's come way up. The line lock holds the car. Puts the brakes on the front wheel. They release the line lock and they're gone. Kurt Johnson by almost a full car length, and he won it on a whole shot. A 7.199 for Johnson, a 194 for Larry Morgan. Both
Go sit down with Rachel.
192 miles an hour.
Good drag race, and it was Kurt Johnson in the near lane that launched first by just a wink, and that was sufficient to overcome a slight ET advantage that Larry Morgan laid down. Essentially on the track, it was an equal drag race. Both ran 7:19, both ran 192 miles an hour, but it was the 4:66 reaction time of Johnson versus the 5:21 of Larry Morgan that spelled the difference. So, Kurt Johnson moves on.
Was that a good drag race?
Yeah, it was fantastic. She shook a little bit in the middle. We changed everything on that run by the driver, so the driver knew he had to change. I got to thank Gary Schmidt, Long Island Dragway, and the Striver brothers.
Were you sure you had won?
Not really. It shook in the middle a little bit, and it come around. I knew the middle of the track was smoother, so I just let it stay there and hung in there.
Both ran 7:19.
Really?